It began with a simple plan, voiced with quiet determination. We'll start by cleaning the inside first. Once that's ready, I'll buy you a bed and a wardrobe, and you can move in right away. Later, we'll take care of the rest. James's voice carried both resolve and tenderness, a tone that reassured Deep that their new beginning was more than just a house. It was a future taking shape. Beside them, little NHI obediently sat with her schoolwork, the quiet rhythm of her pencil marking her presence in this intimate scene. Be patient, NHI, James smiled. Study here while we work. The humble beginnings of a home. The tasks were endless. Dust clung to the floor, scraps of wood and paper filled corners, and the rain-soaked air made everything damp. They needed another broom, one wasn't enough for the mess. Deep, refusing to yield to fatigue, tried to help, but James urged her to rest. Let me do it. You're tired already. Sit down for a while. In moments like this, the idea of home wasn't grand or luxurious, it was shaped through small, shared acts. Sweeping, clearing, lighting fires that stubbornly refused to catch flame. When the pile of rubbish resisted burning, James muttered with playful frustration. Deep laughed softly, promising to borrow a broom from a neighbor. This wasn't just moving into a house, it was laying down roots in a community, close to the town and market, where life would be easier, errands quicker, and the family's small joys more accessible. The joy of small things. Even as the couple busied themselves, little Nyi's world unfolded in parallel. She hummed songs assigned by her teacher, drew animals with colored pencils, and proudly displayed her creations. What's this, a hedgehog? James teased, leaning down to examine her paper. He awarded points like a kind-hearted teacher, 9 for effort, 10 for creativity, 11 when the child's explanation made him laugh. A flower smudged at the edges was gently critiqued, but always with encouragement. Next time, lighter strokes, he advised, guiding her hand with fatherly patience. When NHI brought him water in a small cup, James raised it like a toast. This is the sweetest water I've ever had. Thank you, NHI. Work, rest, and togetherness. The day stretched long. Rain had passed, but the ground was still damp, and piles of debris refused to burn properly. James and Deep strategized. Some things could wait until tomorrow, some would be moved, some set aside. Piece by piece, they were transforming the neglected house into a space of warmth and belonging. Even as chores consumed them, their conversations lingered on the future. The kitchen that needed bricks and tiles, the stove James imagined building himself, the new furniture waiting to be purchased. Though once a CEO, James now found himself a carpenter, cleaner, cook, a man of many trades, as he joked, smiling at how love had reshaped him. A meal to mark the beginning. As evening approached, Deep prepared to fetch chickens from their farm. Tonight, they would roast one in their soon-to-be kitchen, a simple meal to christen their new home. "We'll eat together right here," James promised. "I'll handle the fire, you bring what you need." Deep nodded, slipping away to care for their animals, while James stayed behind with NHI. The child's laughter filled the half-empty rooms as she drew roosters and hens, explaining why she added black lines to make them look stronger. James clapped at her ingenuity, raising her score yet again. Later, he set up the fire, guiding NHI to sit close to the warmth. She watched wide-eyed, hungry but patient, dreaming of the giant chicken drumstick James had promised just for her. The meaning of home. By nightfall, with embers glowing and rain tapping gently outside, James asked softly, "So, what do you think of our new house?" "Beautiful," NHI replied without hesitation. Her eyes darted from corner to corner. "Even inside, it's beautiful too. Can I live here with you and Auntie Deep?" "Yes," James answered firmly. "This will be your home too. Yours and Deep's." In that moment, the tiredness of the day melted away. The soot on their hands, the unlit fires, the damp walls, all faded before the simple joy of hearing a child claim the house as hers. Tomorrow would bring more work, more sweeping, more building, trips to buy furniture. But tonight, as the chicken roasted slowly and the family huddled together against the chill, the promise of home was already alive.